out.
Already we're Williams kicks to Harden. Harden gets a screen from Howard. Williams for three. Shot is no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. Last time they met was in Utah.
Yeah, they really took it on the chin that last time out, and the difference was the turnover differential. When you look at the stat sheet, they were so careless with the ball, and those mistakes were just too much to overcome.
Harden outside, back to Jones. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And that's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
Rush the pass to Favors. He dishes it to Burke. Lets it go from the wing. And the rebound goes to Howard. What about, Clark, what Steve just talked about? How was it possible for them to turn the ball over so much in that game?
Well, I mean, the defense was outstanding. Now, you got to give some credit where credit is due. But they also were a little sloppy at times with the ball.
It's Harden with the drive. 6 to shoot. There's Williams with the three. Derek Favors with the rebound. Favors has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Rush. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And he did some nice work on the boards too, Kevin. That was definitely a factor in that game as well.
Jefferson dishes to Rush. A three ball. The shot is off. And Houston the other wing. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
And you know exactly what that means. I mean, causing a lot of mistakes means cashing in on those turnovers. Tell you what, you got to give the Houston Rockets a lot of credit, guys. After losing their franchise players to injury and age back in '09, they've managed to rebuild this team without tanking for lottery picks or going all the way to the bottom of the Heat. Very impressive.
Here's Burke. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
He was exquisite in that game, Kevin. It wasn't just the scoring, it was the passing, too. And his teammates, you could tell, were just really enjoying playing with him.
6 on the shot clock. To the inside. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And for the Rockets, they've been very shrewd acquiring undervalued players, trading for draft picks. Steve, all in the hopes of swinging big trades for superstars.
Well, and then when they acquired James Harden, they finally got a cornerstone player. Now all of a sudden you throw in Dwight Howard, you've got another foundational player. So all these years of tinkering and trading and moving picks and moving players, it's finally paid off, and now he's got the team he was hoping to put together.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, a bit ago, Kevin McHale and I were able to catch up. He told me that to him, what he is most proud of is how smart the team is playing. He said, I can forgive physical mistakes. Everyone will miss a shot. What bothers me are when there are mental mistakes, and I just haven't had to get in anyone's ear about that with this team. We'll see if he can avoid that again here.
Well said, Doris. Thanks. And important in every game, but early on here, guys, we'll be looking out for how they manufacture opportunities.
Well, I know Coach is worried about their shot selection at times, so I'm not surprised at what he had to say.
Steve, I don't know a coach who doesn't worry about shot selection. You talk about something that riles up most coaches, it's seeing their guys taking bad shots.
I'm sensing, guys, this game is starting to swing their way.
To me, it seems like they're taking charge as their lead gets more and more comfortable. You know, with all the hype that Linsanity got during Jeremy Lin's breakout season, it didn't really do him any favors on the court, guys. In fact, I think you could easily argue that he's been playing with a target on his back for opposing guards who would like to have a big name, a big game, rather, against a star like Lin.
Rockets leading by 5. Back to Martin. He feeds it to Casper. Kicks it to Lin. From deep. It's rebounded by Hayward. And getting back to Jeremy Lin, I think with the attention he got in his breakout season, it also brings players wanting to measure themselves against you, saying, let's see how good this guy really is.
Yeah, that's part of it. But I think if you ask Jeremy, he'd rather be playing and having that challenge than, have it the way it was before when nobody knew who he was or really respected his game.
Feeds it to Casper. Back to Lin. Left side, Lin. Caspi. Parsons for three. Lee outside. Dishes it to Caspi. Puts up a three. Gets it to go. Caspi's got 6.
Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Lucas against Lin. And there's the feed to Hayward. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And let's take a second to recognize the rookies who have been doing a terrific job distributing the basketball. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Williams kicks to Parsons. Back to Williams. Makes the lead pass. Harden. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. With as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Harden out on the wing with Garcia. Parsons playing a power forward with Dwight Howard in the middle. And it's Williams at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Houston?
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
For the Utah Jazz, they come in off a loss to the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, they look totally disjointed, and sometimes you have a night like that. Nothing goes in the basket. It's just pure frustration.
Well, you can call it any number of things, Steve. Disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, dysfunctional. Any of those would fit.
Burke, the pass to Favors. Fades and shoots. Good. Favors has got 7 points in the game. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Harden outside. Outside, Garcia. Shot clock at 6. Harden dishes to Williams. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
That's his first triple of the game. It was a dry first half for him from long range.
Burke with it. Right now averaging 17 points a game. Rush and the pass to Favors. Rockets with the rebound. Parsons got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And Garcia kicks to Parsons. Gets it to go. Parsons got his first points of the night.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Parsons against Favors. Again, Favors missing. Rockets leading by 14. Williams with the ball. Favors picks him up. Harden the pass to Howard. That's good. Howard's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
And here's Burke. He passes to the captain. He's against Garcia. Pass to Rush. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Harden. For the finish. The fast break ends at the rim of the jam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the...
Beverly dishes to Lin. He kicks to Beverly. Three-pointer. Here's Parsons. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Parsons got 8 points.
He's done a nice job, a great job, actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
Favors, covered by Martin. The fader. And that one's good by Favors. He's got 9.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Martin with a screen on Lucas. And Beverly kicks to Martin. Martin with the screen for Lynn. The dish to Beverly. Caspi. The rebound by the Jazz. Favors has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Hayward off the pick from Evans. Hayward passes to Evans. He got right to the cup using that screen.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Here's Caspi. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. Caspi's got 10.
Well, they've settled into a pretty nice groove here offensively in the second quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they picked up the pace shooting the ball. I mean, the field goal percentage upwards of 50% now.
Lucas kicks to Hayward. Back to Lucas. Clock at 6. Floats one up, and that one's good. There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Beverly. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Parsons dishes to Caspi. Over Bremer. They shoot again, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Well, it seems like they're getting a little fat and sassy here, complacent in the second quarter.
Fat and sassy. Come on, Clark. I mean, we're seeing their free throw attempt.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Happy St. Pat.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Houston leading by 14. And so in the game for the Jazz, Favors plays the 4 with Cantor at the 5. Burke is out there with Rush, and it's the captain in at the 3. The Jazz have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. They set the pick. Burke with it, working on Williams. Shot clock at 6. With some arc. Here's Cantor. Burke. Here's Bremer. And finally they hit one.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
Harden outside. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Jazz trail by 17. Now Burke passes it to Rush. He dishes it to Cantor. Kicks to Rush. Takes a 3. And Utah another 3.
Well, you know, when they need a big 3, he's the guy they look to. He's about as reliable a deep threat as you're going to find.
And here's another thing I've noticed. You know, sometimes at the defensive end, he'll come out of nowhere to make a play on the ball, blocking a shot from behind when the shooter had no idea he was there.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burton. Doris, what do you have?
Hey, guys, the captain in their last game against the Spurs was not his usual self. He chipped in his share of points and collected 6 huge rebounds to go with that. He shot a very low percentage from the field, uncharacteristically low. We'll be curious to see how he responds here in this one, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Great job. And, you know, even the best players have weak games, Clark, and I think we saw that pretty clearly.
Absolutely, but the difference comes in how do you respond. Do you get down and stay down and get in a slump, or do you bounce back, pop back like a jack-in-the-box, become even stronger the next time?
Well, I would expect him to do just that, Clark. This is a guy who's very mentally tough. I would think he'll bounce right back and have a good one tonight.
Here's Martin. Now here's Jefferson, averaging 9 points per contest. Williams with the steal. And they're on the break. Here's Lee. That one rolling around and rims out. Jazz trail by 13. Burke with it. There's the pick. The pass to the captain. 5 to shoot. He's against Lee. From the low block. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Houston.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And now here's a quick peek at the best rookie free throw shooters over the course of the past month. Trey Burke, number 1.
Well, he got locked in at the foul line a few weeks back, and he's stayed that way ever since.
Well, he's got as smooth a stroke as just about any of the first-year guys. I don't think there's any question about that.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Houston. Jazz trail by 15. Outside Jefferson. Gets it to go. Jefferson's got 4 this quarter.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Screen by Howard. Here's Udrich. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Houston making a switch here. Garcia's checked in. For Houston, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And here is Burke. Pass to Jefferson. Here's the captain. Defended by Parsons. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And that call gets an instant reaction from the fans.
Well, that's a whistle that did not go over very well.
Derek Favors checked in for Utah. John Lucas comes in for Burke. Here's Udrich. He has 5. Parsons outside. 3-pointer, and that one's good. Parsons got 9 points here in the second half.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Well, you watch the way Parsons moves, and you see how quickly he's able to shift and change direction. And you forget that Chandler Parsons is 6'10", because he moves like a much smaller guy. He's a terrific all-around player.
Rockets leading by 16. Now Udrich. Lee outside. Wide open look. Off the left rim and out. And back to Parsons. Clark, he talked about his mobility, a good defender too, and for a young player that's rare. So you look at his size, ability to move his feet, and the upside certainly is there. Then you put him with a guy like Kevin McHale as his coach, and nice array of talent. He's got a good situation there.
He does. He's got a bright future, and I'm most impressed with his defense. You talk about a lot of his skills, but you know, Houston will frequently put him on the opponent's best wing offensive player.
He feeds it to Hayward. Favors with a screen on Lee. Hayward passes to Favors. Feeds it to Lucas. They set the pick. Shot off the screen. That's good. Lucas has got his second bucket of the game to go.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot up.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Hayward kicks to Lucas. And stolen by Udrich. Here's Garcia. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Pretty bad defense letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Marvin Williams is checked in for Jefferson. And it's Rush in for Gordon Hayward. Pass to the captain. Williams a screen on Parsons. And now Williams inside. And stolen by Udrih. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Lynn's running. Right side, Lynn. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Udrih. 5 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Lynn, he's guarded by Williams. Lynn's shot is off.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
The captain passes to Burke. They set the pick. Here's the captain, guarded by Garcia. Outside Williams. Knocked away. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
And a look now statistically over the last month for the Rockets. First in assists, second in blocks, and they're ranked third in lowest amount of turnovers per game. That's the sign of a team that understands the importance of taking care of the ball.
Yeah, and the one thing that really jumps out at me when you talk about all these stats, Clark, is the assists. And this is a team that has been very unselfish. They're sharing the ball, they're moving, they're really getting a good flow to their offense. And as a result, they're finding pretty high percentage shots almost every possession.
Here's Beverly. That one goes. Count it.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Now here's Burke, defended by Beverly. Dishes to Rush. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Rush has got 9 points now in just the second half. Lynn kicks to Caspi. Uncovered. Rebound by Williams.
He doesn't really scare a defense at all. You've seen him miss quite a few just like those.
Rejected by Martin.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. Six seconds left here in the third quarter. It's Harden with the drive, with 1 on the clock. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And this is what the schedule looks like for Houston. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand.
Should be a good one for the Timberwolves today. I'm anxious to see what ends up happening there.
Jazz trailed by 18. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Rockets. Patrick Beverly out there with Jeremy Lin. Then it's Harden. Then there's Howard. And it's Martin in at the power forward. 6 to shoot. Lets a floater go. Kenyon Martin grabs the board. Martin's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Mo Williams is checked in for Houston. Rockets leading by 18. Howard setting the pick for Williams. Harden beyond the arc. They get it back. And Brandon Rush gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the refs to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
Derek Favors checked in for the Jazz. Williams can't hit.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Jefferson kicks to Burke. Back to Jefferson. Now the feed to Burke. Just 5 to shoot. From downtown, Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
You got to give him a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Coach. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
But they'll get another chance.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
The offensive rebound knocks it loose. Jefferson against Williams. Passes to the captain. Outside for Jefferson. The Jazz working the ball around now.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
It's Harden with the drive. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. Lynn's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now here's Burke. He's guarded by Williams. Now here's Burke. Back to Jefferson. He kicks it to Burke. There's the 3. No good. And the Rockets take it the other way.
Oh, boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead. And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And there's the pass to the captain. The Jazz again can't hit it. Houston leading by 22. Williams kicks to Lynn. Lots of room. Again, the Rockets score.
Well, as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
I think it really could get out of hand, and you can credit their defense just as much as their offense for that.
Favors is guarded by Howard. Burke with it. There's a screen. Buries it down low.
Very well executed pick to give them all kinds of space to get that one off.
The Rockets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Dennis Kanter's checked in for Derek Favors. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. And here's Harden. Shot clock at 6. Howard defended by Kanter. Power dishes to Harden. No luck. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's the captain, covered by Martin. Now Burke. For 3. And the basket good.
Good job creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Rockets leading by 19. Williams passes to Harden. Back to Williams. He passes to Parsons. There's the dish to Harden. Rocket 6. The shot. And he gets the jumper to drop. And the Rockets lead by 21. Utah's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. There's the screen. Burke kicks to Jefferson. He dishes it to Burke. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Howard's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Harden the pass to Howard. Back to Harden. Kicks to Williams. Pass to Harden. He feeds it to Martin. That's good. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
He's a high-effort guy, always looking for the offensive rebounds. He's got a skill set that coaches love to encourage.
Yeah, he's kind of like a pushover parent. You know, somebody that lets you have your way all the time. He'll give you plenty of seconds if you don't pay attention to him.
Kanter with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Burke can't get it to go.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly. When the score is right where you'd expect it to be, when the battle on the boards is that lopsided. Another good look there, and that's his second three-pointer of the game.
Feeds it to Jefferson. Pass to Burke. Dishes to Rush. He kicks it to Burke. 6 on the shot clock. They need this. The Rockets pull it in.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the Utah Jazz. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip.
Yeah, you know the fans out in Memphis really hoping their team can win that one.
And the Jazz making a change here. Andres Biedrins is checked in for Enes Kanter. Williams comes in for Richard Jefferson. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Brandon Rush. And John Lucas is subbed in for Burke. And here's Houston. They're on a 13-5 run. Udrih dishes to Lee. There's the feed to Udrih. This is it to Caspi. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots. Look at the free throw percentage. Unblemished since halftime, Clark. That's pretty nice.
I'd go farther than that, Steve. How about perfect?
Lucas kicks to Williams. The pass to the captain. Working on Jones. Here's the captain, defended by Jones. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And that one misses. And he sinks the second. Here's Udrih. Here's Houston now. They're on a 16-6 run. The dish to Caspi. Lee outside. 6 to shoot. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. Outside Williams.
And, you know, the rebounding edge here has been key because they're getting a lot of extra possessions offensively as a result.
Guys, you're absolutely right. It's made all the difference.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
Three-pointer, Hayward. It's rebounded by Houston. Howard's got 14, yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And Caspi kicks to Udrih. He passes to Caspi. He dishes it to Udrih. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And he makes the first.
Well, you look at the relationship between Dwight Howard and Kobe Bryant, and, you know, from a distance, it just appeared as though they weren't always on the same page, and that's understandable. I mean, 2 guys of that caliber, Kobe Bryant, a multi-time NBA champion, Dwight Howard coming off injury, trying to figure out how to make things work. Kobe always laser-focused and serious. Dwight more of a playful type of personality. You could understand why it might have taken them some time to get on the same page.
Lee against Lucas. Lee passes to Howard. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
He found the open man on the perimeter and got the ball to him.
And Steve, going back to that difference in temperament, some teams are more fun-loving, while other teams are more intense and more confrontational. Which of the two is more conducive, do you think, to winning?
I think you can win either way, Kevin, but it depends on the personality of your team. As long as everyone respects each other, plays hard, holds one another accountable, you can do that and still have fun at the same time.
Here's Udrih. Lee outside. Kicks it to Caspi. Back to Lee. And some nice passing there by Houston. Caspi And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. 6 points for Terrence Jones. Jazz shooting 43% for the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Hayward. The shot, no good. Good D by Lee.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Screen by Howard. Here's Udrich, defended by Hayward. The drive by Lee. He feeds it to Udrich. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Udrich has got 4 points this quarter.
You know, from that in-between range, they've actually been the much hotter team.
Well, when you make perimeter shots and knock down those jumpers, it opens up everything else.
Lucas kicks to Williams. There's the pick. Feeds to Hayward. Goes up on the high post. And the jumper is on the mark. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Udrich off a pick from Lee. Udrich dishes to Jones. Caspi passes to Udrich. Clock at 6. Pass to Lee. Dishes it to Udrich. Pass to Howard. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He kicks it to Caspi. The feed to Howard. Fades away. Here's Jones. And at last they get one to fall.
And the fans loving what's transpired here tonight. A really good victory for these guys.
Sure was. I mean, they did just what they needed to do to keep the visitors from getting any momentum going at all.
So we see